Hi guys, Holy Lance here. I just wanted to make a quick video because I've seen a lot of people posting on the DayZ forums about how it's so hard to get loot starting in the game, and they don't like the new loot system, and they don't like how you have to wait for the server to restart to get loot. But I want to show you guys something. So I just spawned in. I died recently. I just spawned in. I actually got lucky and got the Novi spawn that's up north, which I don't know if is intended or if it's a bug. But I've seen a couple people get it, so I'm guessing it's intended. It's just kind of like a rare spawn. But I just spawned in, and I'm going to show you that loot does exist. Now, of course, I'm up north, and I'm going to find loot because people just won't run north in this standalone. I don't know why. People will not get off the coast. And if you stay on the coast and you're on a fairly populated server, I'll show you. This one's only got like 20 people in it, so it's halfway full, which isn't much. But still, if you stay on the coast, you're not going to find loot, especially if the server doesn't restart every 4 or 5 hours. That's not to say you can't find it on the coast, because I have found it in inside of Cherno and Electro. There's always loot because there's so many buildings that people don't get the time to clear all of them out. I'm right next up to Starry, so there's a grocery store over here. It won't take me long to find loot. I mean, every time I respawn in the game, in no time, I'm already geared and ready to rock and get into some combat situations. Now you see these doors are open. Someone's been here. There's a little tip for you. On server restart, all the doors will shut. So if you go somewhere and the doors are open, then that means someone's probably been where you're at right now. You used to be able to watch zombies in the mod, and you could tell when someone was in a town, but now, since zombies spawn in at the beginning of the server, it doesn't quite work like that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this flashlight because it's useless to me. If you're playing on a dark server, I just recommend you don't use the flashlight because you're going to get caught at some point. Oh shit. This is one part that kind of sucks when you do run into a Zed and you just spawned in, because they are a complete and absolute pain in the ass to deal with. I could kill her with this wrench, but you can probably just lose her a lot easier than it would be to kill her. I'll probably do this in some jump cuts, and my friends might jump in and out of vents, so if they do, I might have to edit this a little bit. I didn't really want to edit. I just want to show that it's possible to survive without, you know, complaining and saying that the loot system needs to be changed, because it really doesn't. I think it works great. People were complaining the other day and saying that guns are hard to find. They're not hard to find at all. Almost every time you walk into a military base, there's M4s laying around. Ammo can be a little bit hard to find, but not really. I mean, there's been tons of situations where I have had a significant amount of gear. I'll also show you another trick that some people might not know of. Oh, I guess it's not up here anymore. There used to be a fountain here, but I don't. If you do find a fountain, of course most people know you can drink out of them, but you can drink out of them repeatedly and fill yourself up, and you won't have to drink forever. Right now I'm assuming it's kind of like a little exploit, little bug, but right now if it does it and they haven't fixed it, just do it. I don't care if it's an exploit, just do it, drink, get full, everybody's doing it, and then eventually they'll patch it and it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but as of right now, you're just going to have to deal with it. So here we go. Here's a fountain. So on these fountains, you can see that you can just drink a bunch of water over and over again, and it will fill you up. Don't drink a lot, because your guy will get sick and then you'll throw up, and then that will make you hungry, and it just turns into a horrible chain of events, and it's a pain. So don't drink too much. As you see, these doors are shut. No one's probably been here. I'm sure someone's been through this town, but they probably haven't gotten through all these buildings, so I'm sure I'll be able to find some stuff. So look right here. Already, black cargo pants, pristine condition. Boom, look at that. There's a fresh orange. Look at that. Boom. Loot. Just get off the coast, guys. I mean, you complain about not being able to find food and stuff. Look, it's all over the place up north. Just go north. And here I am in Starry, which is right next to a spawn point up north, and I'm still finding stuff. It really isn't hard. The loot system, I have no problem with it at all right now, aside from the fact that it could use some more stuff. Some handcuff keys. You know, if we could, it would be nice to see some more weapons and whatnot, but they'll get around to that. They will get around to it when they can. Right now they're just trying to make sure the game works, which, my honest opinion, it works very good. There are some bugs, bodies disappearing. Look at all this food, guys. Come on, I mean, there is definitely stuff to be had. Tons of fruit, canned goods, just everywhere. And don't worry, because I'm going to show you that guns and stuff are easy to get too. If you're sitting there thinking, well, we know food's easy to get. Well, I'm going to show you how to get guns. They're not that hard either. I have to kind of make a mental note of where this stuff is, so that way... There we go. Early on when I'm playing, I will pick up just like random pieces of clothing. I don't care, just because they just to use them for the storage space. Can we open this one? No. I play in third person a lot, which will probably piss a lot of people off as well, but normally when I'm armed, I'll go into first person when I go into a building, but most of the game I play in third person. Anytime I get into combat, I'll use first person. It's far more accurate than the iron sights. So since I have a little bit of food, I'm getting ready to just go ahead and leave this town, maybe run to the grocery store on my way out and see if anyone's been there. There's a baseball bat. I wonder if... I don't have a lot of experience with melee weapons, because I typically will find a gun fairly fast. I know the hatchet's probably the best thing when dealing with zombies. I have used a baseball bat on one before and had to beat the living crap out of them to kill them. If you can make contact with their head, it seems to one-shot them, but the way the weapons arc, they don't do so good. If you're in a building too, they'll like hit the walls and stuff before they hit the zombies, so you kinda gotta just play with it. If you find a hatchet, pick it up. Definitely the best when dealing... Yeah, someone definitely hasn't been here. Those industrials are shut over there, and they always have good stuff in them. Now, I'll say that, and I'll go over here and there won't be shit in it, but we will find out. Ooh. Handcuffs to go with my keys. Handcuffs are a pretty cool item. I'm fairly glad they added them. It's a nice way to watch yourself. I uploaded another video, my very first one, that shows me and a buddy holding some guys up, handcuffing them, taking their blood, and letting them go. It was pretty fun. The handcuffs add some new experiences to DayZ, definitely. Yeah, see, no one's been up here. And you know, Starry's really, you can run straight to Starry from the coast in one go without dying, without starving. I promise you, you can. I don't need a map because I played the mod so much that I have the map memorized, so I know where everything is. I know my cardinal directions. But if you don't know, pull up a map site like DayZDB or something, and then just kind of, I mean, you can tell, shit, look at the sun, see where the sun is in the sky, look at the clouds, see what direction they're going. They always go to the east to get your bearings, and then look at the map, figure out where you're at, and then know which way you need to run. It's really easy. It's not hard at all to get off the coast. People think it is, but I promise you, if you just run north, you will find some small village that hasn't been touched, and you can get some basic starting gear. Look, I've been playing for probably less than 5 minutes. Oh no, okay, about 10 minutes. Coming up on about 10 minutes, and I already have a decent starting kit. Got a backpack, got food, got drink, got a melee weapon. I mean, I'm ready to rock. So I'm pretty much gonna, there's a lot of buildings here that haven't been entered. I'm gonna Is that a Z over there? Yeah, it is. Shit. I like checking those firehouses, the red brick buildings, because they tend to always have some good stuff in them. Sometimes you might find a pistol in them. But anyway, I'm passing up a lot of these buildings because they just, well, they'll have food and stuff in them, but they're not going to have what I need now. So I pretty much have a basic set of gear. Now I need a weapon, like a firearm. So I need to get to a military loot spawn point. It's the easiest place to find them. So here we are, up at this military base. Let's see. It didn't look like the doors have been opened, which if they haven't, that's awesome for me because, nope, they haven't. Because that means I'm pretty much gonna get kitted out here. I guarantee there's 3 buildings, there's actually 4. There's 3 barracks and 1 of the large military buildings. I guarantee you that I will find an M4 here. Look there, military vest already, boom. And the server's not full. I think it's got about 20 people on it still, so it's most definitely not full, but you gotta get down and look under these beds a lot. Looks like another vest I'm not really worried about. Let's see what shape was this one in. I might want that vest. I can't, there we go. Okay, this one's pristine, so we'll take that one. Really, I don't think clothing quality matters, but so look, boom, M4. Now I just got to find a mag, which I'm sure I'll find one in the big building. Some glasses, I don't really want them. Last room, there's some ammunition. What kind? 556, so there's ammunition for it. I just need the magazine. I think that backpack's actually bigger. Yeah, oh no. Well, I just made a noob mistake. I see it there, but I can't. There we go. Get my stuff out of there. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can so I can be like, look, you can get geared in less than 20 minutes. But I'm poking around. Still not seeing anybody up here. I'm not seeing any Zeds, which makes me nervous because normally someone would have killed them. There's a Band-Aid in there. The bathroom doesn't normally have much in it. I really should have went to the big military building first because it tends to always have good stuff. Sometimes a guy will go prone. He doesn't like to get up. I don't know what causes that. It doesn't look like there's anything under that bed. Bigger backpack. Full ammo. There's a pistol. A lot of times the magazines for the pistols can be under the bed, so it is good to check, but I'm just kind of in a rush to get to this big building. There's pistol ammo. If I can reach it is the question. Yoink. Alright, so now we're going to go check the big building. This little military base is kind of like a hidden treasure. I shouldn't be surprised that no one's been to it. Oh, shit, zombie. Now we're going to see my mad melee skills. Horrible melee skills. She's going to make me bleed, but she's not going to kill me. Yeah, see, this is horrible. Come on. Just go down for me, please. So she's dead. I need to bandage. Go into third person so I can watch around me. Now that I have a gun, people would be much more likely to shoot on sight, which I do not have a problem with either. If you like to shoot on sight, go right ahead. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Oh great, now my guy's sick. It's alright, I'll be okay though. I try to avoid confrontation with Zeds if I can, because they really can be a pain in the ass. So look, boom, helmet, first aid kit. You do have to be careful when you go into buildings like this, because people will server swap right in behind you while you're in here checking this out, and then next thing you know, you're dead. Look, M4s, that's like the third one I've seen. They're all over the place. Boom, guess what? Just found a mag for it. So I'm going to switch to my M4. And there we go. Fully geared, guys. I've got ammunition. I've got a... What is that on that table? Oh, can opener. Sweet. Look, another mag. Look, getting gear. What'd I tell you? It is not hard at all. This server at night gets up to 40 people. I've seen it get up to... It is... I'm also recording this on Christmas Day, so... There, you know, people won't be on as much, but... It does not take long to get gear, guys. I promise you. You're just not trying hard enough. Look, I've got 3 mags now. I've got plenty of ammunition to get started. Big pristine backpack if I want it. I don't really like these backpacks that much because they're a little too brightly colored for me, but... And if you're playing by yourself, you really shouldn't have any problems in these buildings, because you can hear. If you're quiet, you can hear everything. I've been talking the whole time, so if someone did run up on me, I probably wouldn't hear them. Plus my guy's groaning now. Look, right there's a double mag underneath the bed. These bandoliered mags are the shit. 60 rounds. Well, there you go, guys. Fully geared. Wasn't that hard. If you like my video, please subscribe and like it, and watch some of my other ones I'm going to upload. I might do some how-tos. I'll probably do some stuff playing with my friends. I'm not really out to make a job out of it or anything. I just want to put some stuff up. I'm using Shadowplay to record, which is awesome. I'll probably do a separate video to explain about Shadowplay and what it is if you haven't heard about it. But thanks.